Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the Pulse Podcast here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nate Mullins in the studio squared. We are in downtown Tiffin, and we got a packed house here tonight. As usual, we have the wizard, Greg Kinn, on the ones and twos, keeping us live, making us look good tonight. We also have Joey Krajewski in the house with us, Heart of Ohio Sports own, the Over-Unders own.
Yes,
and
sir.
Then, special guest joining us in studio tonight, Amanda Byrd from Soul Boutique.
Hey, fam.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Spreading the love in the Love District, I see.
Yes. Thank you
love
for
it.
having me this evening.
Yeah. So, Amanda.
Make sure you're talking to your microphone.
Yeah,
Amanda.
make sure we get your microphone because you have a beautiful voice, but it's a little softer, so it doesn't travel as well as mine sometimes. So, anyways, let's talk a little bit about what we've got here. You've got a nice little lovely display here set up. And first of all, for those that are not familiar with what you do, explain a little bit about what Soul Boutique is.
Okay, so Soul Boutique, we're located right next door at Washington Street. So in the Masonic Lodge, and what we focus on is wellness in a natural way for our community. Focus in hemp and CBD products. So whether it be anxiety, sleep, just overall wellness, we do have multitudes of different products. Clean products is, like I said, the focus. So what we're going to talk about today is our beard care products. So when we go in, we have hair care products, facial care products, lotions, salves, tinctures, like pretty much anything that you need, I can align myself with.
Yeah, and usually when people come into your shop, you do a very good job of you ask the right questions to kind of get to know the person before you even try to steer them in any direction, because you want to know exactly what's ailing them, why they came to you, what's the purpose for their visit. And so that way you can make sure that you give them the right treatment. Am I right?
Absolutely, and that's really important, the relationship.
Yeah.
The relationship that we have for our community, but also the relationship in our products and knowledge is very important to me, because it's the underlying things that really are the core of our issues that we deal with. So when we're open and transparent, but also just able to talk in a safe environment, which we tried to create at Soul, and everybody is welcomed. And, we all put our pants on the same way.
That's right.
And we all deal with outside pressures. And so this is our opportunity to share light in our community, and it will transcend. Education is very important. So the knowledge behind the products that we talk about for the consumer is very important to me. Transparency and consistency too. So very prideful on the quality of products and the just what we do have to offer our community. So
Yeah, you are very prideful in what you have to offer. I can tell that.
That's
Every time
for
you
sure.
walk in there, you are very proud of the products that you have. And you want to, I've seen it on multiple occasions where you literally just say, oh, here, I have a little bit left of this tester. Just take it. Just take it home with you. I guarantee that you're going to love it and you're going to come back and see me later. So just take it. And that's 90% of the time. That's what happens. Am I right?
Yeah, that's
how you
true.
make connections.
Yes. And, in having good quality products, like Nate said, they'll speak for themselves. So in the shop, you got to taste, you got to touch, you got to experience things. So it's not just coming in and buying something off the shelf, retail-esque. It's, experiencing it, putting the lotion on, washing your hands, washing your face at the vanity, tasting the honeys, cracking open one of the waters. That's one of my favorite things. But it just, I don't want people to come in just 2-3 minutes. That's, and time and place, but experience it, dwell. I always want to create a source of gathering in a village, and that's how we kind of coined the Love District, right?
That's right.
It's come get some love. So in this space, what we want to do is just share that amongst the different retailers, but it will spread out to our community, and it's exactly it. So like Chelsea across the street, with the Woman's Body Positive, and then we got Zoe and Spencer at the Washington Street Outfitters, which is very eco-friendly, and then my shop, just loving on human beings. And then we got Studio Squared, and we got James at the Emporium. We just have a great collection of people that are here to service our community, enhance it with the services, but also the quality products, and just Love District. Hashtag Love District.
So speaking of quality products, what do you have here today?
So I have my beard care product line. I have actually 3 beard care product lines, but I had approached Nate.
You approached me about this a couple months ago, actually.
Actually,
It's been something you've been kind of really excited to share with us.
Yeah, so, hygiene is important, and CBD, it definitely has a place in the product line. So the product line that I am going to work on with you, it's Sweet Earth, and I have a beard wash, a beard oil, as well as a beard balm.
Okay.
So we're going to demo it here in the studio, if you're okay with that.
Oh, I'm totally okay with that. For sure.
So I'm going to get my fingers into that beard.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this will help not only with the quality of hair on your beard and the manageability, but the skin underneath. And especially this, yes, there it is.
I like
it's
that.
the skin underneath. Because, it's probably this time of year where we're really dry. It's post almost spring. Well, it is springtime. Today's the first day of spring.
It is.
It is.
Felt like it.
Just definitely. But nonetheless, and it smells good too. So that's another thing.
Okay, so what you're telling me is Chelsea should really like this.
Oh, yes. Yes,
Just as much as
definitely.
I will, probably.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is not just one-sided. Yeah.
All right, so explain a little bit about what we're going to do today. So
Okay. So what I brought in with this, so we have this is a beard and face wash. It's nice. So Sweet Earth, this it's a 1 ounce, and it's 60 milligrams of CBD. So what this will benefit when you use this will be not only cleansing the beard, but the skin underneath, exfoliating it.
Okay.
It does have CBD in it, so it'll enhance the quality of your skin, as well as if you have any blemishes under there or ingrown hair, it will help heal those as well, which is really important. So this does have, what does it have, frankincense? As well as, there's another one. Oh, coriander, as far as the essential oils. So that'll be great for cleansing. And then this beard and mustache oil, what this does is it helps the manageability. So it's kind of like the conditioner.
Manageability.
The manageability of this. Again, it's in the great pump. So just a little bit goes a long way with these products. This has 180 milligrams of CBD. So
In the
it's
whole
your-
bottle or just like one pump?
In the whole bottle.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. All
In the
right.
whole bottle. And it's always CBD
Okay.
too, remember.
Jeez,
So when you were talking about growing your beard, this
Yes.
might be something when we talk about the patchiness, just getting that in there for
Way to
growth.
throw me underneath the bus on that one. It's
That
coming
was
along,
off
all
the
right.
air, Amanda.
It's coming
Those
along.
were conversations we had off the air. Confidentiality.
I'm trying to get it going, all right?
We got stuff for that. and then there's the beard balm. It's like managing it. So if you do have a longer beard, you can shape it. Same thing with the stashes and everything. But it's in a nice paste. So we'll get that on there and kind of, it's kind of like
So like that's the aftercare.
the aftercare.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it.
Shaping.
A
shaping
3-step process. So you have
Yes.
the cleanse, the condition, and the aftercare. I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
So nonetheless, I have a setup for us to work with.
Okay,
That's
so
cool.
we're actually going to do this. We're
Yeah,
going to do this.
That's right.
All right.
Got big. Yeah. Let's do this. So we got
I'm
this.
getting my beard washed.
We got this mobile setup here. So
Now I already washed it once today. It's not going to hurt anything, right? And they're going to.
no, it's not
Okay.
gonna hurt anything.
All right, cool.
That's you remember. That's what's very important with me is the cleanliness and
That's
the
right.
gentleness of the products that I have. So
Now you mentioned it being that time of the year where it's kind of dry. It's definitely getting to that time where like it's dry under the beard.
yeah,
And I haven't trimmed in a while because I've been looking forward to this. So,
this is great. So nonetheless, we got a cape for Nate and everything.
all right.
Getting it all done up.
It's just missing the Hoos logo, that's all.
We should try and straight razor him, too.
So another product that I brought is the bamboo comb. So this will help as far as tangles, but also with it being a natural product, we're going to prevent static as well as more eco-friendly than a plastic comb as well. So what we're gonna do,
All right.
you're gonna hold this if you would.
I am
on
definitely
your
going to
wrist.
hold that right
Can
there.
I move this a
Yeah.
little bit like?
We can
I just
do
don't wanna
that.
go
How
wet.
about that? Is that
Yeah,
that works?
you just project your choice. So we're
It
gonna
projects pretty well. I think we'll be all right.
we're gonna spray this down and get away. Are you ready?
Yeah, oh yeah, we're
Okay.
ready. Right in the eye.
Oh my gosh.
Work it in. All right, so it's nice and wet. There was I
No
tossed
comment.
that up.
Hey,
I was
we
hoping
are.
somebody would like
This is
knock that out of the
We're
park.
not.
That was a
PG-13.
softball.
So
PG-13.
we're gonna get in there.
Oh,
we're getting in there.
yeah.
We got
Wow.
right in there.
Right in. I mean, that was
I mean, that went right in there.
no warm
Yeah.
up. Down to the knuckles on that one.
No wrong answers.
How does it feel?
Oh, it feels
How's it smell?
phenomenal.
Nate's
It
face is,
smells really good. It smells citrusy.
your face is gonna be numb after
It has a
this.
citrusy smell to it.
It does.
That's
smell
an
good.
interesting smell.
Yeah, I think that's the coriander in there too.
Coriander.
So look at that.
I thought that goes in curry.
So we're gonna rinse this out here.
Okay. So that you don't have to leave sit in very long. You just that does its job pretty quickly,
Yeah,
huh?
I mean this is a face
I
wash.
like that.
And also for demo purposes. Thanks, Nate.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. Showing off my gray now.
The old whiskers, huh?
There's a few of them in there. They just kind of poke out too. They're just unruly.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll get this out of the way.
Okay.
How's that feel?
It feels really good. Feels wet.
Face is gonna be numb after this.
Oh yeah. It's radiating right now. I feel really chill.
Well, you know, self-care is very important. So taking these steps, even as a man, to take care of yourself and your beard and your
Yeah.
face is important. So just a couple pumps of this beard oil. It's nice
Okay.
and light, as you can see. And then I'm just going to comb this through.
Ooh, I
Very
like
high
that.
viscosity. Oh, in the mustache too.
In the stash.
Oh,
Now, what this is going to help with is so the coarseness of your hair
yes.
and the manageability.
Manageability. I'm all about manageability.
So this would be the time when you would pull the
Oh,
comb through.
It's
And as you
bamboo
see-
too.
Yeah,
you sell these combs too?
I do.
Really?
So in the shop, you have to have products, but you also have to have products to use your products.
That's right. Byproducts
You know,
of your
yes.
product. No, I'm just playing.
So as you can see, how this is laying nicely.
Yeah, it's laying very nicely.
So this is like a form of self-care for a man.
Yes. yes.
Interesting.
But also the coarseness of your beard, it doesn't always feel good against someone else's face.
That's right.
Interesting.
You know, soften that up. Mm-hmm. And then also it'll encourage growth as well, right?
I need some of that.
So
Hashtag babyface
Now,
wonder over
so
here.
I had surgery a long time ago on like my neck area, and the doctor told me like above my neck I wasn't supposed to use any kind of like harsh soaps. So he recommended Johnson & Johnson's baby wash on my head. Ever since then, that's the only soap I use on my head, and that's 10 years solid of just using Johnson & Johnson's baby wash on this beard. It's really soft. It's very soft.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
you feel really good
Johnson
about
&
that.
Johnson.
I do. I'm pretty
Well,
proud.
thank you for trusting me to put my products on there when you
Oh,
only
absolutely.
use Johnson & Johnson's baby wash.
Well, it's like it's not necessarily the only thing like I will use, but I mean, it's there, so why not use it?
So what I did was
It's a mild
the
soap.
balm, just put it in your hand and then warm it up. Just rub it around, and then you'll be able to spread
Activate
it through.
it.
Yes. And
Get the
then on your
neutrons
mustache,
flowing
too.
through it. Oh yeah. Get all up in there.
Now this one has more of like a woodsy smell
Yeah.
to it,
That's
Real manly smell to it.
like an earthy smell. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's got a little bit more of an earthy smell for sure. Now this is a leave-in conditioner then.
This is the balm that I just put on. So this would be for styling.
Okay.
So to manage these little flyaways here.
Okay.
But then also if you had a stash where, we're pulling it out, that would be beneficial. But it's not sticky as far as the consistency, wouldn't you agree?
Mm-hmm. It looks
it's-
like I don't know how to call
Like a
it, but it looks
salve
like
almost.
it looks like
Lip balm.
lip balm. Yes, lip balm. I was
That's
gonna
where you were
say
going.
Yeah.
That's where you were going, right?
I was gonna say a hard version of vitamins.
It's like a salve. But that's the reason why you have to warm it up and rub it in your hand there. So there's that. But as we can see, as this dries on Nate, how it gives it a nice luster in his beard.
You are indeed glowing, my friend. Your beard is glowing.
It's radiating right now. I can feel it.
Really?
You're so gorgeous. Do you feel great?
I do. I feel
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Your bottom of your face is gonna be all numb. You're just mouth breathing all night.
It looks actually really good.
I like it.
I
I like the
close up.
product.
Yeah, very nice. Very
Applies
nice. Yes.
nicely, nice and light, not heavy.
Interesting.
Touch your beard. Tell me how you feel about it.
Ooh.
Soft.
Ooh, that's really nice. Yeah, that's very soft. I like that.
Yeah, so you can see even with a longer beard how that.
It's got a nice
usually
glow
looks.
to it.
I bet Greggy's beard. I mean,
You do some crazy shit with Greg's beard.
Yeah.
Really style that thing. We put some words in there.
that's gonna have to be a whole other episode. That'd be like a whole episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's got to be like a whole episode just for Greggy.
I think that we should have him at the vanity,
Yes.
leaning back at the vanity.
Yes.
like
Yes.
at your
Really going
at Soul.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, like
Yes.
on-site type of thing.
We'll do that as like a mulling it over episode on site.
Yes,
Greggy's-
on the road.
Where you just like condition the wizard's beard.
Do some beads in there. They give them cornrows and stuff like that. Just
So how's that
completely
feel
change
to you,
them.
though?
Feels very good. I love it. Very soft. Very soft. I like it.
Manageable too.
Interesting.
What
I
are we
like
talking
that.
about in there, Greggy?
Interesting.
You talking shit?
Yeah, you know he is.
They always talking shit.
I love to see forms of like what self-care for men.
Yes.
Because I know none of them. I just thought self-care was how my weekend went. Taking too many vitamins and watching college basketball. all day.
Self-care was, did you wash your balls today? No.
Yes.
Hey, now you could probably
Shower.
use that for that area too, because it is very gentle.
Hey,
Just to
okay.
keep that in mind.
There you go.
I did bring some other products for the beard care as well.
Uh-oh.
I have another set
Oh.
from Rinse, and this is in a bar form. This has tea tree in it.
Ooh,
so
wait a
it's
second.
kind of-
That's a
bar
soap?
form? That is a soap?
Yes.
That looks like a rock. That is interesting.
It doesn't
that
feel
way.
like a rock. That feels very, yeah. I like that.
Let me see
I
that.
like that
smell
too.
Ooh, that smells very manly too. Yes, I like that.
That is not what I expected it to feel like.
I know,
It's a
right?
bar soap.
I like
Bite
that.
it.
Yeah.
Bite it.
Yeah.
Bite it. Bite. No, I'm just playing.
So this is the beard oil from that set, and this is lemon and lime.
Interesting. What a There's
Lemon
av-
and lime.
avocado in this.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
again, an oil that would be beneficial for your hair and
Avocado
skin.
oil.
Yes.
Oh, so instead of cooking with it, I just put a bunch of it on me.
Yes.
It puts the lotion on the skin. Interesting. This is blowing my mind
Yes.
right now.
So this is a face shaving cream.
Oh.
So
Like
that has
pre-shave cream or post-shave?
So is this only for
Shaving
faces
cream.
then?
Oh, shit.
I mean,
Shaving
you could
cream.
use it. Ladies use it on their legs.
What I'm saying is
yeah.
like, you know.
yeah, babe.
Yeah.
So smell that. This is the beard oil. That is sandalwood. You can open them up. And smell 'em.
Sandalwood. I think I
Yes.
have. I think that's what my
That's very manly.
body wash is. Can I?
Ooh.
Ooh.
See, all of these are good smells. They're smells that I would want to smell like
And that's what's great.
As a
is,
man.
Sandalwood scent. I like
as
the
a
name.
man.
be able to go
What
here.
you want to smell like as a man?
Oh, you're really opening that
Oh,
thing
you
up,
can
huh?
go to here.
Here, wait. Let me rub it in my beard.
Okay.
Well, what is my beard?
Really liking this. It's so soft.
Oh, that smells good.
My beard is so soft.
You want to try this one too, Nate?
What you got there?
This is.
Oh, that smells good. That smells really
This
good.
is skin.
I just rubbed it on my what
For
would
your
be my
skin?
beard, but it's just my
Yeah,
face.
beard.
For your
It's a
beard?
beard oil.
That smells
that
good.
Whoa.
That smells so good. Oh, I like
Whoa.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
No,
That's
it's that's rubbed like baby
Oh,
oil
yeah.
over me.
Here's the towel for you.
Thank you.
Sorry
Very
about that.
nice.
Very nice.
So all of these products are CBD infused then?
Not all of them.
Not all of them, but still.
This Sweet Earth does have CBD, but the other ones do not.
Okay.
So the MKS, which is my Earth Body product line, it is a hemp infused shaving cream and beard oil, and then the rinse is just completely clean. So the ideal is different ways to align myself with different people because we are all different, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So different things for different individuals and
Different
needs.
strokes for different folks.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Hey,
So there's that.
Hey.
But even as a man, it's important to take care of yourself.
you
Yes.
are
Here's-
absolutely right.
Here's that opportunity to take the steps to be able to do that too.
As Joey said, more self-care products for
Yes.
men, more self-awareness.
Yes.
I'm all about it, for
I
sure.
always thought self-care was, like I said, taking a bunch of vitamins, watching college basketball, and just eating as much as I can humanly eat.
But when you
See,
look good, you
seeing
feel
how
good.
many wings I can
Bingo.
put in this gullet.
Yes.
Yeah, like that self-care to me is just like sitting on the couch and doing nothing and stuffing my face like a pig. That's self-care to me. So this is actually probably way more helpful and beneficial than doing that.
After
Right.
you eat those wings, you need to clean your beard. So
Yeah.
this is the solution for
This
that.
is right. This is
Step
right.
one is grow one.
Well,
but-
you're getting there, Joey.
I'm
Very
connected.
good.
I'm connected, but it's
Connecting the dots.
it's nothing.
Maybe we
nothing.
could monitor the growth over this next summer and year.
Yes.
we
preparation.
can we can definitely do that.
Let's take like a
Take notes.
yes, take notes, but maybe we could have like a poll to see how much you could grow, like how connected it's going to be.
You don't want me to shave all summer?
No, I wouldn't want to do that, but we could just get this.
I mean, I'm
I'm sure
it's-
Elise would love that.
It makes it so much easier. I'm not the one that would have a problem with that.
You're
I
gonna
am-
sell a lot of cars like that,
I
buddy.
was trying to get you guys to say yes, but you guys went the opposite way. I wanted you guys to
we
say.
wouldn't do that.
I was trying to push you in the yes
Don't go
column.
there, Jim. No.
Yeah, I was trying to push you in the yes
And then
column.
he blame it on you.
Blame it on me. That's fine. That's okay.
He double dogged
I swear, they told me not to shave. I don't know what they're doing.
Hey, I'm just
It's
saying.
for the show. It's for the show, you know.
Exactly.
Hey, that's the only way you're gonna make it on Mount Rushmore. You gotta have a beard. I mean, me, Tommy, Greg, you got a beard, you know.
Exactly. I mean, I'll do whatever it takes.
I got stuff for you. We're gonna figure this out.
Like one of my
We'll
life
take it.
goals is just going to barbershop and be like, yeah, I just want a haircut and a lineup, and it's never been that. It's always just, can I get a haircut?
You'll get there.
How old are
One
you?
day.
24.
Okay, you're.
I turned
You got
24 in
plenty of
July.
time.
Yeah,
25
yeah.
in July.
You don't.
Wait.
Trust me, as the hairline recedes, it starts to go down. So-
Yeah, bro, that's one thing I'm really scared about because it's kind of getting up there, I think. I don't really know because I look at myself every day, but
So
I also
in,
feel like
in
being
this
bald would be cool.
monitoring,
Until you get
know,
here,
we
don't
do like
worry
a
about it, it's
monthly
fine.
picture. We can monitor this as well as this.
I don't want to know about that.
But
That
I
is
said,
like, ignorance is a bliss to that.
so I have a product line. It's Amera, and they have a scalp treatment that's great for post-COVID hair loss, but also hair regeneration.
Wait, post-COVID hair loss. You lost your hair during COVID?
Yeah. So people, they have breakage of their hair or hair loss.
Interesting.
And so this Amera, now that is a CBD product, but you'd put that on your scalp. But we
Interesting.
could try that on your face.
You know, Joey, she was talking about monitoring your hair loss. That'd be actually kind of an interesting idea. We could like maybe partner with a local tattoo shop and just get a tattoo right
There we
here
go.
where your line is.
That'd
and
be
then
great.
See
Just it's
how
like
far it goes back
exactly.
by this time next year.
It's like
you
I'm
know?
a door frame in a family of five's basement.
Brought to you by Red Raven.
I was thinking one of those like tattoos that people have for measuring.
Yeah, yeah. Instead, I'm just a door frame measuring people's height.
It was
All right.
a rough year.
Yeah.
So
I
we
was
do
really
have.
stressed.
I do have Eric. Eric Hall is on the line with us. He's on a Zoom call.
Married man, Eric.
Do we want to bring him in before he falls asleep?
Eric.
Are you asleep yet, Eric?
Nah, man, I'm here.
Okay. All right. Well,
Home.
Lullaby.
Well, I was like half paying attention
and
at this
good
point,
night.
but
Silent night. Holy
All right,
night.
so Eric, you have driven 12 hours today, correct?
yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, well, I drove about 6. Christy drove the other half.
Well, you've been on the road for 12 hours.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did you guys go through New York City?
Did you go through
Yeah,
New York City?
on the way home, we took a different route than the route we took there. So I would go through New York City and see that, and Jersey, and something else. Went over the George Washington Bridge in New York City, so that was pretty sweet.
Nice.
Yes.
Interesting.
Little sightseeing on the way home. I like it. That's cool.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah,
were you? Where were
maybe
you?
45 minutes longer to go that route and not see the same exact stuff that I saw on the way in. So that was cool.
So for those that are not aware, where were you at?
Me and my now wife went to Boston to get married over the weekend on St. Patrick's Day.
Congratulations.
Yep. Official married. Got that ring.
Yeah, show off the bling.
Yeah. I get called bougie for this, I guess.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Showing off the bling. I like it. So congratulations, my friend. Very well. Very well done.
Very much.
That's cool that you did it the way you guys wanted to do it too. You did it your way, and you went on your own. You did it, up to Boston, and it was something that was near and dear to Christy. She wanted to share that experience with you. I thought that was really cool. Cool connection to make there. But yeah, congratulations to both of you guys.
Yeah, that was my first time ever being there, and I wanted my first time. Well, I've been wanting to go to Boston, but I wanted to go there and run. Wanted to be my reason to go there. So like Boston's always been kind of a special place for me that I'd never even been to, and now it has a different reason for why it's special. So I mean, we just made that even better. And the cool thing is, I got to go down there. I got to see the finish line. I didn't fake cross the finish line or get a picture like I was doing. No, I'd just see it. I just want to see it. That's all I needed. That's just added a focus right there.
You're
so
gonna be there one
that was
day.
pretty
Like that
cool, too.
fire, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna be there one day.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cross it one day for real. I don't need to cross it for fake.
Yeah.
Oh.
For real.
I'm saying sometime
your
within the
shit,
next
Eric.
couple years. Sometime within the next couple years, I can feel it, man.
Yep. Hopefully, got to qualify first.
That's right. Well, my
We're
friend,
behind you.
You gotta
we are
qualify?
behind you. You have a lot of support here
We believe
in this
in you.
community. Obviously, you're already getting a nice swell of support with this Miles for Mutts fundraiser you're doing, man. Doing a great job with that. Now we're over the $2,000 mark for total funds raised.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. With this one, we went over. I have to get into my phone here. I got you guys pulled up on the Zoom meeting, and all I can see on that's green screen behind you. So I got the actual video pulled up so I can actually see the drawing and who wins. I'm about 5 seconds behind, so you guys might have to help me with that. But I'm gonna pull up.
Wait, you're in the future right now? Wait, but he's watching. He's on the Zoom call, but then he's 5 seconds behind on the video. That means he's actually in the future right now, watching
like
himself
halfway
in
in
the
the
past.
Matrix.
watching
Halfway in the
myself in the
Matrix.
past. Correct.
Crazy.
That is exactly.
Crazy.
Madness. So I see you've got some nerdy nuts here. Tell me about nerdy nuts, Eric. Come on. What's going on with this?
Oh man, they're nerdy nuts. They've got all these. It's a peanut butter that
a peanut butter.
basically combines peanut butter with like trail mix almost, and they make all different kinds. They've got like a birthday cake. They have a new flavor that drops every week. Seriously, go out and follow Nerdy Nuts on Facebook.
Creativity.
I think it's I want to say it's every Sunday they have a new flavor drop. And my sister, who does the Rosalie Pearls and Crystals, she's like a sponsor type of them. Like she sponsors them on her page, and they'll send her samples of the new flavors for her to taste test on her TikTok and everything, because she's got the hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok. So they supply her with these Nerdy Nuts, she puts out her reviews of them, and dude, they're incredible. So like, read through some of the. I think on that box it should say some of the flavors, or maybe just
Yes. So we
actually
have,
on the jar.
Yeah, we have them on the jars here. Beautiful display, by the way. Very well displayed. But you have 6 different flavors here for us. And by the way, thank you for these samples. Eric literally drove 12 hours. He was on the road for 12 hours today, but had enough energy to bring these to us before the show tonight. So that way we had them to sample before the drawing here tonight. But we have, let's see, we have birthday cake. I'm excited for that one. Brownie batter. I think
I'm
Joey
excited
was
for
pretty
that
excited
one.
for that one.
Yes.
But this one you got really excited for, Joey, was the PB&J.
Yes. That smells so good.
Yes. And then you have the peanut butter dreams.
Yep.
Yep,
Let's
that's
see.
one of them that's in the giveaway too, and that's the Reese's one. Nate, you'll be excited about peanut butter dream.
We're about to get fat.
PB dreams.
I just did it all weekend.
You
My
have-
Monday night.
White chocolate flavor
Ooh.
and cookies and
My mouth is
cream.
watering and
Yeah.
Thank
So
you
we're
for
gonna
Man,
try
keeping me on
that's
some.
just
tonight.
piece of them, man.
We're gonna
They've
try
got so many
these,
flavors that
and,
come out. I know they've got like a Golden Grams one. Like they've got all kinds of them that are awesome.
Oh, Golden Grams?
They have a Golden Grams one.
I
Yeah.
fuck with Golden Grams.
You just perked my ears right up.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, go check out Nerdy Nuts, man. They've constantly got the new
makes like a
flavors
kid at
coming out.
Christmas.
My sister even has one that she
Yes.
specifically designed. I don't remember even what that one's called. They've got so many, but yeah,
So-
she's got her own one that she designed.
I'll tell you what. Which ones are the ones we're giving away? We'll just do those taste tests tonight. How about those?
I think you only have one of the ones that we're giving away,
Okay. Well, we'll do
and
that.
that would
one.
be the peanut butter dream.
Well, let's do that one first. How about that? Okay.
Butter Dream.
So PB Dreams looks like
someone's been
literally
in
it
there.
has Reese's Pieces in there. Reese's Pieces. Yeah, look at that.
big
Inside
Reese's
there.
Pieces guy when those first came
I
out.
just got a big whiff of it. Like,
All right, so let me make sure I get a Reese's Piece on there for you. Hey, pass that over to Joey.
Take one down.
I have
pass it
taste tested all
around,
these, so
You have.
Which
yeah.
one's your favorite?
So We
This
would
peanut
put
butter
this-
dream is the keep it simple, man. When it's mixed in a peanut butter, this is pretty darn good.
Wait, you mix this in with peanut butter?
So no, it's
I mean,
got
it is peanut butter.
in it.
Oh.
So you would put this on a toast or on top
You
of
can
a
put this on
brownie?
almost. You can put this on all kinds of stuff. I prefer. I like whenever I get a jar of it, I pretty much just eat it with a spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
That's what
But
we're doing.
That is indeed
There's-
bussin'.
on their
Bussin'.
Facebook, people are constantly suggesting new things to put it on, and people are like, there'll be posts, and people will be like, "Yeah, try it on this," and other people will be like, "Oh, I never even thought of that," and it's usually
Like
a great idea.
s'more.
Or
Oh.
a banana.
Yeah. Oh yes, a banana.
I don't even like bananas, but that'd be good on a banana.
Oh yeah, that would be.
I could just kill a bag of pretzels. With it.
Oh yeah.
Like I would absolutely annihilate a bag of pretzels with one of these. Like just give me one of the little mini rolled gold mini. Oh, dude, I'd just destroy.
Over
those.
with.
Absolutely.
Especially
All right.
when you have the munchies.
Next
Get
up,
so many vitamins.
we're gonna
in ya.
sample this PB&J here. Let's try this one. How about that? Does that sound good to you guys?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll
All
try
right,
whatever you give me
Joey?
right now.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
this one's you.
This
And the
looks so-
peanut butter is really good quality
Oh, for
peanut
sure.
butter. Like,
Yeah, it's like
it's
it almost
not
tastes like organic peanut butter.
Yeah, it's not waxy flavored.
No.
Yeah.
None of that Jif bull jive.
Ooh, and this is strawberry.
That's my favorite.
That's that PB&J.
Now, if you're
I'm a
PB&J, are you
PB&J
strawberry or are
I-
you grape?
I'm a strawberry.
Strawberry.
How about you?
All of them.
Really?
Don't matter.
Oh,
Well, you don't discriminate.
oh my goodness.
That one's so good. That is so good. Oh,
Okay.
Janelle would love that. That's
That
awesome.
is like
Okay.
That's
so
the-
that eliminates.
Wow.
The
I like that it's
work
kinda
in
like-
the morning of
yeah.
having the two containers. You just scoop this out.
And it's kind of crunchy peanut butter too. That's great.
yeah, it's got like, and it's not like big
The
chunks
hard
either.
crunch.
Little, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine doing like a bar, like a dessert bar. where you have like a graham cracker or like a nutty type of crust with that on there.
That'd be delicious.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That would break
That's
the matrix.
basically what
Man, Eric,
Nerdy
this
Nuts
is
did is walk
awesome.
down the dessert bar with a jar of peanut butter and was like, well, what can we create? Let's take a
Yeah.
little bit of this.
Yes.
Let's take a little bit of this.
wanted a sweet
And that's
frog
the
in
awesome
this.
thing about this stuff is you ask what to put it on. Depending on which one you have, it can go on different things
Yep.
and be phenomenal and might not even be good on, the same thing you're putting it on might not be good with two different peanut butters because of the stuff that's in them just changes it completely.
All right, let's try one more here, guys. I'll let you guys pick.
So this says made by hand, made fresh, and made in the United States.
That's what we
Those
love.
are all winners.
And it's
Keeping it in.
nerdynuts.com if
We
you
got a
guys want to
comment.
try that.
You can
check
find
it
them
out.
on Instagram, TikTok.
Nate, I think
that?
I think Eric's sister commented, I believe, and she said new flavors every Sunday at 7 p.m.
Boom.
Damn.
There you
New
go.
flavors every
Yep.
Sunday, 7 p.m.
If you know, you know.
Yes.
There you go.
Yep.
And
Follow
now
them
you
on
know.
Facebook. You'll have all the information of the new flavors dropping and all that.
So,
Made in
birthday
USA.
cake? What
Let's
do you
do the
think,
birthday
Joey?
cake.
It's
You
made in
could
South
literally
Dakota,
make
my sister
anything out of
said.
there, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I want to try the birthday
We'll do
cake.
birthday
is
cake, and then I'll let you do the
Please.
brownie batter, too, because I
All
know
right.
you wanted to try that.
Yes.
You got a little excited about that. All right, so this one's a little sprinkly here. Let's take that one over to
Ooh.
Joey. Huh?
So show that up to the
Ooh,
camera
that
there.
looks
You got
scrumptious.
sprinkles,
Ooh,
you got
and
cake batter,
there's like cake batter in this one?
and peanut butter.
Oh. So peanut butter, cake batter, and sprinkles.
Oh, imagine like making cupcakes and then dropping a dollop of this
Ooh,
in the
inside of it?
cupcake. Yes.
Like in the middle.
Dude,
Yes.
there's so much you can do with these.
This shit right here.
Stop.
Oh, you smell it?
Bruh.
Smells like birthday
Oh, this is like some.
I couldn't even wait. I couldn't smell it. It had to go right in. Like, oh my God.
Oh, so it's like chunks of it.
Oh my goodness.
cake. That is a wild combination, but that is delicious.
I never thought that would have went together.
No.
So
Good
yeah,
as it did.
sprinkles, peanut butter, and then the cake batter.
Yeah, that was
And
a
it's like a chunk of
Oh my
cake
goodness.
batter.
wild. That was a wild combo,
That's like, come along.
but that played perfectly.
On the fantastic voyage.
All right.
So, do you think that
I
people
promise,
just
last
like,
one.
This shit right here, like,
Like,
one more,
hey,
one
bro,
more,
I
one
had this peanut butter, and this shit goes
This one's
crazy.
the brownie batter.
they're gonna hit.
Yeah.
Brownie batter. Right here, Joey.
Brownie batter.
Brownie batter.
Yes.
Batter up.
Oh, I
That's
see the
so
chocolate
good.
chip. Oh my
I'm so thankful I
god.
have to taste these.
I'm about to order some of those.
It's like one of those things you just
Yeah.
gotta taste it, and yeah.
I didn't know I needed this in my life until tonight.
Oh man.
I need
And the thing would be limiting yourself and not eating the whole jar,
Oh.
right?
As soon as the
Bro,
jar's
how do
open.
you not?
As soon as the
No
jar's
shit,
open,
right?
it's done for.
Oh my goodness, that one. Okay. All right. I
That's
think that
so
was
good.
probably my favorite.
So which one is your favorite?
I think that one just won.
Yeah.
I think so too.
The
I
brownie
think-
batter just did it for me. That's the
Oh,
one
that
for me.
chocolate
Everyone
is
you've
so
tried,
good.
Nate, it's been your
so
favorite,
good.
Nate.
That is
Oh.
so good. The other three are tied. I honestly couldn't pick a winner, but that brownie
Wow.
batter, different level.
Oh yeah.
Different level.
Like some Rocky Road ice cream.
Yeah.
type
My
of-
goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nate,
Hey guys,
I got in the comments. I asked Sarah what some other good stuff to put it on, and in all caps, she said, "A spoon, Eric, just a spoon."
Hey, that's what we're trying it with tonight.
she also said
She
that.
also said that their website is basically wiped clean right now. They sell out in a night. They
What?
put out their
I
new
believe
stuff
it.
Sunday night at 7:00. You better be on there Sunday at 7. They sell out every time.
Well, good thing we're trying these on Monday.
Well, you better get on it.
I
So
hope
what you're
so.
saying
Clock.
is,
Set your clock for
Uh, you hooked us up.
6:55. Yeah.
you hooked us up, Eric. That's what
Yes.
you're saying, man. Like, thank you.
Plug
Appreciate
talk.
you.
Thank you, Eric.
That was
That's
awesome.
so cool.
For
Like, what a cool product.
My bank account says no thank you, but I say thank you.
My
Yeah,
waistline says no.
and
thank
those
you.
that's just 6 out of so many options. So go
right.
check them out.
Thank you to Sarah as well. Thank you very much. All right, so let's do this giveaway. What do you think? Spinarooski!
Spinala.
Yeah, so in this giveaway, there's 20 entries. We got $135 raised this weekend.
All right.
Combined with our $160 of Mutts Madness, we are a grand total of $2,210.
Dang.
You're a movement on yourself.
Look at you.
Yeah.
And this
8
is
weeks.
what, 9 weeks in?
8 weeks.
Eight
That's
weeks.
8 weeks.
That's huge.
Wow. Just phenomenal. And you still got what, another 8 weeks?
No, there's 6 weeks to
He's
go.
like, don't do that. No, I'm almost a
Oh
lot
man, we're
closer
past
than
the
that.
halfway
Stop.
point. Don't do that.
All right, so yeah, without further ado,
Are we just picking one? Is it the
give
one
her a
that lands on?
spinneroo. Yeah, it's just one, right? One
Yeah,
winner?
yeah. We just got one winner. If they're going to get the 3 different flavors of Nerdy Nuts, and also going to get a $50 gift card to Rosalie Crystals and Pearls. And also, my sister has commented and said, if you're on,
Ashley Murray.
Ashley Murray. I
Ashley
can't see. I'm
Murray.
behind you guys.
Ashley Murray is the winner.
Ooh.
Ashley Murray is our
go.
winner. Awesome.
Very
I
nice.
will trade you currency for what you have won. If you are in the realm of that, there is an offer at my door. So just hit my line because I will pay for that. You won, but I will pay.
But yeah, congratulations to Ashley on the
I
winner.
am jealous.
She wins the $50 gift card to Rosalie Crystals and Pearls,
That's awesome.
and 3 of the Nerdy Nuts sample flavors. So once again, thank
That's
you
a
to
good
Sarah
shift.
for donating to the Miles for Mutts giveaway again. It's the second time she's donated, right, Eric?
She loves
Yeah,
you.
she was the very first donation was the Rosalie Crystals and Pearls.
Yeah.
And since she's like a sponsor type person for Nerdy Nuts, she's decided to donate the Nerdy Nuts under Rosalie Crystals and Pearls. And just to spice it up a little bit, make it worth a little bit more, she threw in the $50 gift card to her online jewelry store as well.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Beautiful.
That's really cool.
Well,
Thank you for being
and if you
so
get on
generous,
Nerdy Nuts, go there Sunday, 7 o'clock. That's when the new flavors drop. They sell out fast. If you use the code ROSELY10, you'll get 10% off at Nerdy Nuts.
Rosalie 10. There you
Rosalie
go.
10.
ROSELY10. I'll go ahead and post that out there in the Miles for Mutts, so it's out there, but that's so everybody will see it. But that's an option out there as well.
So there you have it. Thanks again,
Let's do
Eric. Appreciate you tuning in with us, doing the giveaway, and tuning in for the sampling as well. Also bringing in these fine nerdy nuts
Those
for
are
us
delicious.
to.
Thanks for the
Put in our
nerdy
mouth.
nuts.
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Thanks for getting married.
And I know you guys are going to go into your sports segment now, I believe, right?
I believe so.
I'm probably going to dip out for that, but if you want, we can segue into that. I can give you our Sweet 16 for our Mutts Madness.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into that.
So
Where are we at for Mutts Madness.
we got 16 teams left. The winner is going to win $160 in cash for this one. And I'll just quick run down the teams that we got left and give you the names, and then I'm going to sign out of here and let you guys talk about the tournament that we got going on.
All right, sounds good,
That
man.
works for you guys.
Who do we got?
So, game 1 is going to be Alabama versus San Diego State. And we got a Webster guy in here, big shocker. Rich Arnold versus Jose Ares.
Jose. And
So Jose with San Diego State. So let's see if we can pull an upset there. Next game up, we got Creighton versus Princeton. Not a matchup I thought we'd see, but that's Anna Petro versus Josh Armbruster, another Webster guy. We're going to have Florida Atlantic, who also is also Anna Petro's team. 2 teams in the Sweet 16 for Anna Petro.
She's a
What the-
gangster.
And she will take on Tennessee, who is my cousin Jamie Hall's team. We got Kansas State, another Webster guy, Mikey Amler, versus Michigan State, who is Melissa Young's team, who's been in every one of these drawings. And anything we do, she's gotten in on. She bought 5 teams in this Mutts Madness. Let's go Michigan State. Let's see them pull an upset and get Melissa Young a winner. We got Houston versus Miami, which is Sarah Armbruster versus Amber Lynn Bish, who's another Webster person. We got Xavier versus Texas, Webster versus my mom. Xavier is Kenny Burns, and Texas is Pat Hall. You guys are really going to like this. Let's get your rigged button ready. Arkansas versus UConn. UConn is Jeff Weldy. Arkansas is my new wife, Christy Hall.
Oh, isn't that
awesome
weird,
to
huh?
say.
Weird how that works out.
Arkansas is Christy Hall.
And then the last game is going to be Gonzaga versus UCLA. Greg Walters versus very own Austin Rodriguez.
Austin.
And if you remember when we were drawing, it came down to the last two teams, and it was between my boss and Greg Walters, and Greg Walters got Gonzaga. Well, Gonzaga's dancing in the Sweet 16, so sorry to my boss, but my buddy Greg's in.
This might be the year for Gonzaga too. I don't know. Like it's one of those weird years where I mean anybody can win it, and it also could be a year where once again they get trounced in the Sweet 16.
Texas.
Gonzaga is usually that team that once you start thinking, oh, it might be the year they choke.
Or is that Purdue?
What?
Purdue?
Purdue. I mean, yeah, I don't think anybody really thought they were.
That was ugly. Ugly. But who do you think is going to win out of this, Eric?
I don't know, man.
Can't say Arkansas.
That's who I'm rooting for now, but
Now, not 4 days ago.
no, Houston is still one of the or Houston and Alabama. I mean, I guess going in, they were two of the tops. So with them still being in the Sweet 16, I guess you got to still make them two of the tops. I watched the Tennessee game, or a couple of the Tennessee games. They were fun to watch. I'd like to see them make a run. So let's get
Everybody
let's
wants
get the
to
Tennessee
see-
wheels rolling. Let's get Tennessee a championship.
Everybody wants to see Tennessee and Alabama in that Final Four. 'Cause
That'd be pretty sweet.
That's how it shape up. If they both end up winning all their matchups, they can face each other in the Final Four. I think that'd be pretty sweet. So
Yeah.
everybody would love to see that, especially all those SEC honks.
Yep.
Oh, please.
But anyways, Eric, anything else, man? Any final thoughts here before we let you go? Finally get some rest?
No, I think I'm just gonna go to bed. That's it. I gotta work in the morning, so we're back to real life tomorrow.
Unfortunately.
All right. Well, nighty night, Eric. Don't let the bad
All right.
bugs bite.
Good night, Eric.
Thank you for not playing lullaby music.
Later, buddy.
All right, later, guys.
Take care.
All right, Eric Hall joining us once again.
Married man.
Married man. He took the plunge. I'll tell you what, though. He found somebody special that really works with him, vibes really well with him. And I think they both found each other. That's the key. Like, it wasn't just him finding her. She found him, and they both work really well together. So that's key to a great relationship and a long-lasting marriage, you know?
Aw.
Yes.
So I'm really excited for the both of them. I think it's a really good thing. So
Two good people.
yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So Amanda, we're going to get into talking about a lot of sports, and I know you're probably not much of a sports person, so I'll give you the opportunity if you would like to stick around and kind of, if not, you know.
I'm good.
All right. Well, we're going
Thank
to
you
take
for
a
having me
small,
today.
we're going to take a small break. We'll come back and we got a little bit of sports to talk about, and then we'll wrap things up here with the Pulse right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
See you guys.
And we're back here on the Pulse on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nate Mullins and Tiny Joey Krajewski.
Oh my God, this is what the fuck he was doing. You're a piece
What
of
is going
shit,
on
Greg.
here?
Piece of shit. No, did nothing, huh? We're just rearranged in order and
I
size.
in no way manipulated the scene.
Yeah, no, nothing, of course. This fucking guy.
Oh, geez. All right. So, Joey, let's talk.
Let's do it.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, but obviously right now the talk is the NCAA tournament.
March Madness, baby.
It is, it's in full swing. That first round, first 2 rounds,
It's
already done.
It's the best weekend in sports.
It's madness. And
It's
that's why they call it March
From
Madness.
literally 12 p.m. to 12 a.m., it's straight college basketball.
I'm a huge fan of the first round. The
Mm-hmm.
first round, 32 matchups in 2 days. I mean, that is just
Nuts.
unreal.
Absolutely.
It's nonstop. Look how tiny you are right now.
It's just nonstop with this fucking guy. Nonstop. He does shit like this, and as I'm talking about, maybe I want a PS5. Are they available, Greg? Are they available? Oh, they're available. It's like, all right, well, I just asked a question.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, no.
feel like a big man?
I actually feel quite small right now.
So, you had a couple of upsets. Actually, quite a few.
Yeah, quite a few.
When you think about it.
Fairline
like,
Dickinson, baby. Upsetting Purdue. Purdue
Wow.
lost to a double-digit seed 3
Now,
years straight.
Can we talk about Purdue? I mean, 2 years in a row that they've lost to last year they lost to a 15 seed, right?
15 seed.
This year they lose to a 16
Yeah.
seed.
And it was an awful matchup for them. Awful. And you could tell immediately from the first 2 minutes of the game, it's like, oh, this is going to be rough. This is a 1 versus a 16, but just matchup-wise, terrible matchup.
Yeah. Well, and
'Cause-
especially it was weird because Purdue had such a huge size advantage down low,
Yeah.
but they couldn't take advantage of it at all.
No, they were swarming. Every time the ball even got near Edie, they would just swarm him. It's like, all right, well, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to shoot the 3. And they couldn't hit a 3 to save their lives.
God damn it, Greg.
Oh my God, Greg. You're having way too much fun back there. We go. See, that's what it normally looks like. And then we have this dude back there just playing fucking games. This is professional, Greg. But yeah, Fairline Dickinson over Purdue. And just you're not
So,
going to see a team like that in the Big
With
Ten either.
Purdue, can we add? Can we? God damn it!
Again.
With Purdue, can we check and make sure that Edie kid is not actually like Yao Ming's son? in
I don't
some way,
know,
shape,
bro.
or form?
He's a
I mean,
odd
good
cat.
lord, dude. Not only is he tall as shit, but he looks just like Yao. I was like, is this Yao Ming's son?
Very, very weird. It is
Yeah.
long distant cousin.
And they just kept showing shots of his mom. I'm like, does he not have a dad? Like,
It was
Maybe that's why.
Odd.
Maybe
it was odd.
dad's
Very-
not in the picture because
And then in the
China. No.
they kept showing pictures like videos of his mom.
horrible.
And then during the Marquette game, they kept showing videos of the kid's dad, because when you're a parent in sports, the anxiety and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, national television is just showing you go through all these mix of emotions during the game. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, ask Spencer Lee's mom about that.
Oh my God, dude. I felt
the way she
so bad.
Frank the Tanked her glasses to
Dude.
pieces, dude. I was like,
Turn
wow.
those things into dust. And she gets it. She's an Olympic athlete. So she's an Olympic judo athlete. So she gets it. And
Purdue used up all their magic on that.
oh,
That's what happened.
that was just heartbreaking to watch Spencer lose. I'm glad you brought that up. That was the biggest upset in American sports.
It really
That
was. This weekend, for sure. That was the biggest
Spencer
upset.
Lee getting pinned and with a second left on the clock too. Just a 3-time and crazy stat. There's more people that's been on the moon than have won 4 NCAA titles.
Yeah.
Only 5. Well, it was 4. It's now 5. 5 people have won 4 NCAA titles. Pat Smith, Cale Sanderson, Kyle Dake, Logan Stieber, now Yanni Diakmahalis.
Wow.
And Spencer Lee was going for his 4th and got pinned in the semis. Yeah. Crazy.
So why did he decide after he got beat he wasn't going to wrestle it anymore? It was
So
just
he's had 3 knee surgeries, and he's already won a couple cadet world titles wrestling freestyle. So obviously, long run, he's going to be an Olympic athlete. So
Right.
it's just kind of one of those things where if I can't win it,
I just seen a bunch of people talking shit. And I'm like, I can't stand
No.
keyboard warriors anymore.
It was-
Like, the internet has gotten so ballsy.
Yeah.
People just say the stupidest shit anymore.
Yeah.
Just because they know they can get away with it.
And it's not like-
and
it's not like he left or anything. Like he was still there cheering on his guys, still
Yeah.
signing autographs. It's just like why if you're going for your 4th, you're not going to go back out there. Like
yeah.
there's the motivation's not there, and you don't want to go out there and half-ass it then lose again. So it's just cut your losses. It is what it is. I mean, you're a 4-time All-American, 3-time NCAA champ. I mean, dude's a savage, and he's gonna win multiple World and Olympic titles for the United States of America. So it is what it is.
Yeah. So you got the Sweet 16 coming up.
Sweet
That
16 Elite
is,
8 this
it'll get
weekend.
underway, this
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yep.
Okay. So you've got your Sweet 16 is set now. Let's see, where are we at? I just had it pulled up. Where's it at? So Eric ran through most of the teams that are like set, but here's your matchups. So in the West Regional, you've got UConn versus Arkansas. UConn the 4 seed, Arkansas the 8 seed. And then you have UCLA, the 2 seed versus the 3 seed Gonzaga. In the East Regional, you have number 4 Tennessee versus the 9 seed FAU. And then you have the 3 seed Kansas State versus the 7 seed Michigan State. Now, I think a lot of people wanted this to be the Kentucky-Michigan State matchup. They were
Blue
seeing
Bloods.
that. But you got, man, you got pretty big.
Oh, this fucking guy. This fucking guy. What am I, fucking Shrek now? I mean, this is... Jesus Christ.
We're having fun. We're having fun here.
This guy is just having a blast back there. Next time, be purple. Back there. I see it already up. I can see it in the complexion of
Oh,
his
this
face.
is good. This is good. This is good. So, but Kansas State, honestly, I really like the way they're playing.
Fun
right now.
team.
They are a fun team to watch.
Fun
the way
team.
they got down against Kentucky, did not like.
Nope. Kept
There
doing what
was
they were doing.
no faltering. They just kept with it, kept at it. They kept with their game plan, and I mean, they executed.
That little point guard they got.
That 5'8" kid?
So fun to watch.
Noel?
Yeah, reminds me of their running back, Deuce Vaughn.
Right?
It's weird.
That dude's like
Weird.
5'5", though.
Yeah.
Like, but no, in the Midwest Regional, you've got number 1 Houston versus number 5 Miami, and then number 2 Texas versus 3 Xavier. I think this is the only real part of the bracket that's kind of stayed sane to this point. And then you have the South Regional where you have the 1 seed Alabama versus the 5 seed San Diego State. And then Creighton, the 6 seed, taking on the 15 seed Princeton Tigers.
Ivy League boys
Wow.
doing geometry before they shoot.
Princeton's having some fun right now. And you can
Yeah.
tell that they're
That team
playing
can
with
hoop.
house money right now.
They can hoop.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's a good team. But I don't think they're scared of the moment. Like, there's a lot of teams that get to this stage and it just gets a little too big for them. I don't know if that's the Princeton Tigers. I don't know if that's what they're going to, I don't know. Like, they're going to have a tough matchup awaiting them. Whoever wins that Alabama-San Diego State game is going to be tough.
Yeah.
Because San Diego State's playing pretty damn good basketball right now, too. And Bama is probably my favorite for the
Yeah.
title.
They're the
So-
most well put together team in the country.
Whoever wins that game, they've got the winner of the Creighton-Princeton game.
Creighton's
And
solid. Don't
Creighton is
sleep on it.
pretty
It's like-
damn solid as
Creighton
well.
is a solid team that could very well easily win this tournament.
Yeah, they've
like,
got a big
they
guy
are-
down low. They can shoot.
Yeah.
They can rebound. They can play defense.
They can
Yeah.
lock down teams on defense.
Yeah.
Lock them down.
So it's a good Sweet 16, but I think there's a lot of parity this year, man. Like, there is, I think a lot of people going into this round, into the round of 64 even, had no idea how some of these matchups were going to shake out.
And there's no way you could have predicted some of the upsets or stuff like that either. But
Well, the coin did.
it's just, that. I mean, that's the only way. Is just.
I mean, that was wild.
Luck. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like nobody ever
No.
would have picked Princeton to win over Arizona. Nobody would have picked Fairleigh Dickinson again over
No.
Purdue. Like that's why March Madness is awesome because It's just like we say in college football, like, oh, like what if? Well,
For
now
sure.
now we get those what if moments. Like, what if you put a very small team that won 4 games last year but finished second in their tournament this year against one of the best teams in the country? Like, what if they're hot that night? And saw what happened. Second time in NCAA history.
Yeah. And it was crazy because this is the first time in NCAA history you had a 15 and a 16 seed winning in the first round.
Yep.
So to have that kind of parity, and you have, there was a couple other teams that made it in that, you know, you had a 9 seed, couple of, you know, those mid seeds. I feel like there's a lot of movement in that first couple of days. And when you get into this Sweet 16, this is where the cream is supposed to kind of rise to the top. That Elite 8, that's why they call it the Elite 8. So that being said, Joey, do you see any favorable matchups for you being the betting guy? Like if we were going to put some money on any of these matchups, what's the juicy one right now for you?
Ooh, as an underdog or as a team favored?
I mean, if you got some money and you want to throw it on one of these matchups.
I'll run through what I'm going to bet on the whole Thursday slate.
Son of a bitch.
This fucking guy. I knew he was doing back there something. I heard too many goddamn clicks. I heard so many clicks.
I heard a lot of clicks. I knew something was happening.
This guy.
He's going first.
I'm Skittles right now. I am a human Skittle. But Thursday, 6:30 tip off.
All the colors of the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, Michigan State, Kansas State. Sorry, that's gonna be Michigan State -2, Kansas State +2, Arkansas, UConn -3.5. UConn for sure. UConn's one of my favorite teams in the tournament right now.
Really?
Because they're guards are nice. They're solid. They're older guys, and then their big men they have 2 interchangeable. I don't know if you've watched yet. They have 2
That's Sonogu. Sonogo
and
kid?
he's not even the starter. The starter, who's taller and lankier, kind of more an offensive threat. Sonogu, a little bit shorter, which, I mean, he's still like 6'10", but 6'10", a little bit thicker, way better on the defensive end. So they can really kind of play how they can really kind of use their personnel to how they want to play. Like, we're getting ran on, stuff like that. Let's switch it up. Let's play defensive heavy, or it's turning into a track meet. Let's put in the big guy and let's get running here. So
Right.
UConn's one of my favorite teams. FAU, Tennessee -5.5, Elite 8 for a reason. UCLA, Gonzaga, UCLA -2. I think I like Gonzaga here. I don't really know. UCLA lost one of their star players, but doesn't seem to be affecting them as much. So I guess we'll see. But my 2 favorites throughout the weekend are probably UConn -3.5, and then probably Miami +7 against Houston.
I was going to say, like, that seems like a lot of points.
Points.
And Miami, they did struggle, honestly. That first game, they struggled quite a bit, but I feel like they kind of found themselves.
It's kind of one of those things where you got a young team like that. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, we're way better than this team. So,
Right. And that's kind of how I felt like that second game, they really kind of found themselves. And I could see Miami, if they beat
They can make a
Houston,
run.
They could definitely make a run.
Yeah, they can make a run. Although they have to go through my Texas. Fucking. If they win, they got to go through Texas Longhorns, who I got to win the championship. I saw that, Greg. Don't you play games back there? I saw that.
He's like, what? I didn't do nothing.
What? It wasn't multiples of you, different colors, different shapes, different sizes.
Oh, so yeah. So that gets underway this Thursday. You'll have the round of 16, and then you'll have the Elite 8,
Yes.
which will give way to the Final Four and the
Yep.
championship. Now, these games, you got the round of 16 and the Elite 8. That's just this weekend.
Yep.
And then they wait a whole nother week for the Final Four, right?
Yep, because they do. I think it's like one Final Four game a night, or they do them both in the same night, and the championship 2 days later. So
Okay.
it's kind of a weird setup where they jam pack every all the games in one weekend. That's like a week break, And then all the games, week break, all the games. So this motherfucker.
It's funny because he didn't even do anything. He was just laughing.
I thought I saw the colors, all
I
right?
saw colors. There was a couple things I wanted to talk about with you just briefly. Move on from the NCAA tournament. So the NBA. Right now, I feel like the Cavs... Just talk real briefly about the Cavs.
Such a weird team.
So Jared Allen goes out with an injury. All right. And then they play the Sixers. And Evan Mobley has to slide down and play center. Now, I feel like that game, they figured out a lot about themselves. It was a 9-point loss to the Sixers, but they played really well up until the final, I'd say, minute and a half, 2 minutes of the game. It kind of fell apart.
Yeah, the end of the fouling and stuff like that.
And I feel like when Embiid, when he fouled out. Sorry, that was an offensive foul. He put his shoulder down. He knocked Mobley to the floor. He should have fouled out. When they went and reviewed that and overturned that, and then he got to play the rest of the game, oh, that was bullshit. But still, either way, tough loss for the Cavs. But I feel like something was learned there. I feel like they learned a little bit about Evan Mobley. I feel like he's a better fit at center for this team. For the future of this team.
He gives them an extra... Same thing. We were just talking about college.
They can get up and down the floor so much faster.
Same thing with UConn. They can plug him in at center and play a different kind of basketball.
Yeah.
It's
like
weird.
a different brand when he's on the floor and they're running the floor with him at center. They move so much faster. They get into their sets so much quicker. Their transition game is a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
I just feel like maybe this might be a question that a lot of people might not want to ask, but you're going into this offseason. This is a very crucial offseason for the Cavs. I'm not saying that, already looking to the future, but is Jared Allen expendable?
No, the thing about that is I don't think that style of offense and defense is going to be able to hold up in the playoffs is the thing. Because the playoffs, NBA playoffs and NBA regular season, two completely different forms.
When's the last time a dominant center won an NBA championship?
I don't think it's necessarily a dominant center. I think it's having a rim protector is what it is.
But, I mean, your last NBA champion was the Warriors. Did they have a dominant rim protector?
No, but you also can't. Nobody can shoot the ball like the Warriors.
Who was the champion before that?
The Warriors, the Bucks won it last year.
Was it the Bucks?
Bucks won it last year, so you have Giannis. You got a bunch of tall guys on that team.
Okay.
Giannis, Brook Lopez.
Brook Lopez isn't really a rim protector, though. He's more of a space shooting.
On defensively,
He's a shooter.
Defensively, he can protect the rim, but they also have Giannis, so it's kind of whoever's closest is going to step up. So
I don't think that's necessarily a formula that a lot of teams adhere to in today's NBA. Is having that rim protector and having 2 7-footers clogging up the lane. You think about both of those dudes are their games are very paint centric. Like they play a lot in the paint. And when I watch the Cavs, when you got a guy like Darius Garland, you got a guy like Donovan Mitchell, even Karis LeVert to some extent, you want them to be able to drive to the basket, and then they collapse the defense, which creates opportunities for shooters.
Yeah.
You get Donovan Mitchell, you drive him to the basket. It's very similar to what LeBron used to do. He would collapse the defense and then kick out to a wide open shooter, 3-point shot, and it was fun to watch. And that's kind of today's basketball. That's the brand of basketball being played today, where you see them when Jared Allen and Evan Mobley are on the floor at the same time.
It's hard to do that.
There's just no room in the lane. They can't drive.
Yeah, it's hard to do that.
And it gets clogged up. Those guys get a lot of shots blocked, and it gets a little bit frustrating as a Cavs fan to watch it kind of unfold, because you see there's a lot of different talented pieces, but I'm not sure if it all comes together to make the right puzzle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's an
I don't know if all
group.
those pieces fit together.
Yeah, it's an odd group, and I think they
It
have
is.
a lot of really good players.
For sure.
It's just a matter of matching who's going to play when and where.
Yeah.
So that's a tough part.
I really, I love Donovan. He's a great addition. I think that is a key to the Cavs' future.
Yeah.
But, God damn it, Greggy.
You're a piece of shit.
I think the Cavs miss Lauri Markkanen. I really do. The
Yeah.
way he played, being the 7-footer, 7'1", and being able to space the floor, play out on the wing, like that's what Kevin Love was supposed to do when they traded Lauri.
Yeah.
But he never really filled that role. They don't
Yeah, he
have
was
a
just
space.
old.
They don't have a what you call a space clearing big.
Yeah.
A guy that's going to clear some space for you because he can shoot. He extends the defense out to the perimeter. That creates space in the lane for your drive. So to me, when I see this team, there's a couple pieces that just don't really fit, and Jarrett Allen is one of them. I've always kind of thought, he's a good player, but there's a reason why the Nets got rid of him at 22 years old and didn't want to pay him. Like, he's a good player. He's just not a superstar.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that you need a whole roster full of superstars. Sometimes you need those good players, those role players to just kind of fill a role. But for this team, I don't think Jarrett Allen fills the right role. I feel like if it was just him and he was the only big down low, that would be a different story. But you're talking about Evan Mobley's probably a transcendent talent, man. You're not going to get rid of him.
Because offensively, he can be as good as it gets.
Dude, and defensively, he's probably already one of the top 5 bigs in the league.
Yeah. So
it's crazy.
If he's able to, obviously he's still very, very young. So obviously
Raw.
the offense will come. It's very raw, but still, I mean, there's opportunity there like no other.
For sure.
So
But-
it's one of those things that front office will figure out. I mean, they've done since the whole LeBron debacle, falling off and drafting Darius Garland, drafting Evan Mobley, doing like the hard work of building this core. I feel like they're not going to do anything. They're not dumb. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they're not dumb. They're not. I don't think they're going to go out and do something crazy, but a crazy trade, getting another superstar would also be very helpful.
I think that's probably going to be in the cards for the Cavs coming up in the offseason. You're probably going to see some changes. At least a couple of faces might move.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
I don't think the Cavs are
I
going to
wouldn't put any money on Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, or Evan Mobley moving anywhere.
No.
Those guys are untouchables. But
Yeah,
anybody else on that roster, I would consider their day's number probably.
Those 3 are your core right now. You got Donovan Mitchell, who's your superstar, Darius Garland, who's the rising superstar, and Evan Mobley, the rising superstar big. This
How'd you get the
goddamn
head
guy.
green and his hands are not green? How'd you do that, damn it? You only it's just his head was green. The rest of you
I mean, it's easy. My head's gigantic. Jesus criminy.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. All right, just a couple more things here. Actually, just one thing. Browns, free agency. So, to this point, I feel like they've made some good moves. Honestly, I feel like
Smart moves.
they have let the market come to them as opposed to being over aggressive,
Yep.
going out and overspending like they have in the past. I mean, you talk about John Johnson being a guy where they probably were like, all right, well, let's not jump right in on day one and make a change.
Oh my God. I look like what people on Molly see.
But no, I feel like maybe they were a little bit more cautious with their approach because they know that they got to be more cautious with the cap space that they have because they don't have a whole lot of it. I mean,
Well, they restructured Watson's contract.
that gave them about 35 mil to play with.
Yep. They'll probably restructure, I'm sure.
Well, and then they cut John Johnson and they cut who's the other guy? Clowney. So that frees up about 25 mil there.
Yeah.
There's 55 mil.
And they might, and
cleared
I'm
up
sure they'll
just by
probably
3 moves.
restructure in Njoku and or Miles Garrett as well too to free up even more. Because still there, I mean, the last year there were like 8 premier wide receivers that signed after March.
Well, and
So-
what's crazy is every fan that I've seen that's not a Browns fan is dogging on the moves that the Browns are making because you're just kicking the can down the road with this Watson contract. You're just not going to pay him now. You're going to pay him later. They ain't going to be able to field a team. Do you understand how this works? Do you understand? Like, for real, I don't think most people
They'll
understand how this
restructure
works.
it every year.
They will restructure this deal every single year.
That's how you beat the cap. Cap's
And
fake.
it's smart because they're doing it the right way. None of this money is counting against the cap because the owner's so rich. Because the owner has so much money,
He sold his business. But yeah.
I mean, the reason why they were able to sign Deshaun Watson to that ridiculous contract is because the owner I don't know if you know about
Liquid.
this, but they have to put that money up in escrow. They have to literally take that amount of money, whatever they guaranteed that contract for, and put it in a bank account and say, that money is for that contract and I'm not touching it. And that's the way the collective bargaining agreement is set up. So that's why these owners are all pissed off about this Lamar Jackson contract dispute and everything that's going on with this. It's because Lamar is literally trying to say, hey, this is the way contracts should be.
Yep.
If it's set up this way, then my money won't count against the cap, but I'll still get my money. So that's what the Browns are doing. They're literally just saying, okay, well, yeah, you're going to get $50 million this year, but only 15 of that is going to count against the cap. The other 35, we're just going to give you that money straight up cash right now because they can. It's a signing bonus. That doesn't count next year. You don't kick the can down the road. It takes care of that money right now.
No.
So he got his guaranteed money for this year right now. So if he gets hurt, that is on the Browns. That kind of fucks them. But in the same breath,
how do you prepare for that?
It saves them so much money doing it that way, as far as like the money against the cap. That way they can actually sign players to go around him to fill those gaps, fill the holes around him. That's why they're able to field such a competitive team. And that's why I believe they're not done yet.
Right. No, there's going to be
there's one move.
There's going to be a receiver trade in there somewhere. It's coming. I mean,
God damn it, Greggy! What the hell? Are you
see,
doing?
he's playing now. He's playing games back there. But no, they said
hey now, none of that goofy business now.
They said it. I mean, they said it when they signed him. Watson said himself, it's going to be a restructured contract. That's just that's what it's going to be. So it's going to happen every year. Kicking the can down the road. Greggy's playing games back there. But
he's bored.
Yeah, they're just going to restructure it every year. So it is what it is. I would love to see DeAndre Hopkins in Cleveland. Do I think it's going to happen?
I do.
It's going to be tough.
What's tough about it?
I think it's going to depend on what they have to give up.
Money. Yeah. That's all. You're going to have to give up like a 4th round or maybe a 5th round pick for him. They're not going to have to give up much because they have to pay him.
Yeah.
They're going to have to eat a lot of that contract.
Yeah.
So,
which
it's going to be the same situation as the Amari Cooper deal. Like,
yeah. I feel like, I don't know.
They're not going to have to give up much.
It puts us in a weird spot because if we do sign a D-Hop or somebody like that, then how long do we keep Amari for?
Just keep Odell away from the fucking Browns, please. God. Like,
yeah,
have you heard these reports that they're actually serious about?
I mean,
they would bring him in if they. Do you remember the last time this dude was on the Browns? He was posting videos.
Think about
his dad was posting videos on Instagram.
Think about what it was then. No, think about what it was then.
I get it, but the same coach is still here. The same coaching staff, for the most part, is still here. The same front office is still here. He dogged on all those dudes. He was sitting on the sideline yelling at other teams, "Come get me." I'm just saying, I remember that part of the whole debacle.
Yeah. No.
And I know that he never wanted to be here. That was the one thing that was said when he went to LA was, well, he never really wanted to be in Cleveland. That's why he didn't do too well.
Yeah.
That's why all of a sudden he gets to LA and he's doing better because, well, he's where he wants to be. So why the hell would he want to go back to Cleveland, one? And why the hell would they take him back?
Yeah, I mean, I see both sides of it, but I mean, if you can get Odell Beckham Jr.
For about $4 million.
That's very low. But
for about $4 million.
My max was going to be like
coming off 2 ACLs. Bob?
My max was going to be a 1 year, $9.5 million.
Now you got to think he's 2 ACLs just within the last 2 years, and he had another ACL tear way before that, back in like 2019. So
yeah, so I don't know. It's tough.
And he's 31.
Yeah. I don't know. The thing is,
missed a whole year last year.
See, this is where the homer comes in because in my brain it's like, oh, but we got Deshaun Watson.
You still got his jersey in your closet. You want to wear it again?
I never had an Odell jersey. Never had an Odell jersey. I've been a Myles Garrett jersey.
Hey, look, we're hanging out.
We drafted him.
We're hanging out upside down.
Guy. We're like a mirror. No, I've been a Myles Garrett jersey guy. Whoa. ET
That's
phone
way
home.
too hard. Yeah. All right, so we're having fun here. I think that's pretty much it, though. It's about 10:15. It's about time to wrap things up.
Yes, sir, Ski.
We're about an hour and a half in. I want to give a huge thank you to Amanda Byrd for coming on with
Yes,
us.
sir.
Give me the beard treatment. It's
How's
feeling
it feel?
very, very,
Is it numb?
very luxurious. No, it's actually really nice. It's warm. It's very warm. I've
That's
noticed my
interesting.
face is really warm. So yeah, I
CBD's
like it.
kicking
I
in.
like it. Well, I
That
mean,
0.01% of the other stuff too.
But a huge thank you to Eric Hall for
Yes.
bringing in the nerdy nuts.
So good.
We got a chance to sample those.
What? That did not sound like nothing. I mean,
That sounded like something. Yeah. Thank you for Eric bringing in his nerdy nuts so we could put them in our mouths. So,
jeez, oh
yeah.
Pete. I
yeah,
didn't say that.
there we went there. You wanted to go there. We went there.
There
We
you
went
go.
all the way there. All the way. Yeah, huge shout out. Thank you to Sarah as well for her contributions
Yes,
to
sir.
the Miles for Mutts giveaway this week, and also for allowing us to sample the
No doubt.
the product. So, also big shout out. Thank you to Joey for coming on with me
Thank you,
again
my
this
friend.
week. Once again, this has been the Pulse Podcast here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Thank you to the Wizard Greg Kinn for all of his wizardry tonight. He was at it up to his hijinks. Joey's like,
Crazy.
yeah, I'm thrilled. What are you guys up to tomorrow? I heard something going on tomorrow. Something about
Got a
basketball.
little one-on-one basketball
Little
tournament going on.
basketball? Huh?
Gonna record it tomorrow, then hopefully drop it this weekend.
Okay, I'm about this.
Yeah.
I like this.
We're gonna look like some jackasses.
I might go down. And, I might go down and heckle you guys. You know?
You should, because it's gonna be atrocious.
All right. Well, hey, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks again, folks. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, especially on YouTube, but share the video. Help us out, folks. This has been the Pulse Podcast here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Have a good night.
Peace out.
See you.
Jesus.